Welcome to the Blunder Bus Podcast.
Welcome to the Blunder Bus Podcast. You think they can hear that?
Yeah, my name's Art Kai. And with me is
Vic Van Tran.
Vic Van Tran.
Just making sure we don't pop on this pod. That's not something we do here at the Blunder Bus Podcast.
Are people complaining about peaks and pops?
Nah.
Okay, good. It's just you.
I think if anything, people complain that it's too quiet. But hey, we're just two meek Asian boys.
Yeah, well, speaking of Asian boys, we got one. I'm excited to talk about this.
It's a bit of a blunder, a negative review on a YouTube comment that we got.
Well, it was like negative, but also positive. It was also like, hey man, keep going. You're doing great. It was also like, what the fuck is this?
It was neutral with a negative charge.
Yeah. It came in hot.
Yeah.
Should I read the whole thing? It's kind of long.
It's pretty long.
I'll give you the gist.
Give us spark notes. But to be fair, just to give an idea of this comment, it's probably like 20 lines long on a YouTube comment.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
Basically, my favorite parts about this comment were like how this guy, I'm presuming a guy,
Huge
finds
fan.
finds it funny, but then apparently we never talk about, quote, oppression, overall disregard / low-key disrespect you two probably experience on the daily as Asian men in gentrified current-day New York City.
You know what? I gotta say, man, in response to that line,
yeah,
the disrespect that we received, honestly, I don't get disrespected that much. So if you feel disrespected as an Asian man in New York, maybe that's a you thing.
Gentrified New York City.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I gotta be honest, I'm from Texas. So I know what it's like to be disrespected as an Asian man.
Yeah.
Yeah, New York, it's actually a relief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you said that because he also said, like your overall sarcastic, dismissive personality.
I forgot about that. I went straight to dismissing him sarcastically.
He read you like filth. Deep down, you feel. What you're supposed to feel deep down. And then he's like, I get it. You two are, quote, struggling comedians with comfy corporate jobs. So I guess that makes it all okay.
He put quotes around comedians.
I know.
And struggling
really
comedians,
funny.
he put quotes around comedians. He should have put quotes around struggling.
Yeah.
Because we're just pretending to struggle.
Right. We have a pretty, as he said, comfy corporate
relatable
jobs.
to the plebes like you.
Love it. But for real, your ish would do much better if you remotely try to be a bit more honest.
Honest?
We're being honest right now.
I've incriminated myself many times on this podcast. I will say he never said he found the podcast funny.
Oh.
He only said I find it funny that you guys never talk about oppression.
But hey, if we never talk about it on the pod, it's pretty funny. He's laughing at the pod at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. Anyways, he does end this with, let's see if y'all got the balls to keep this comment up, LOL. Keep on keeping on, dudes.
Doesn't it take... There's so much Asian content online and in print about being oppressed as an Asian. Doesn't it take more balls
to not talk about it?
Address any of that?
Every day I have to hold myself back from all the stuff I want to say.
And that's the real oppression.
Yeah. I've been talked to many times by HR, my comfy job, to stop talking about how yellow people need to stand up for our rights. In this company, in my comfy company in gentrified New York City, I've had HR be like, you will lose your job.
Oh, my God.
And so I have to hold myself back every day, even in my neighborhood.
What a harsh reality.
Yeah, I'm at a Chinese restaurant. I'm like, this is oppression. This is not real Chinese food.
That's the honesty that we're looking for. How refreshing.
Yeah, no, I think it's funny how not talking about real stuff, but like I feel like how we talk on the pod is how we talk in real life. It's like what is real? Like how real do you want? Like do you want the realness in the sense of like we want to talk about like all the shit, the bad shit in the world? Like is that realness? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think people equate pessimism to realness.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Seriousness to realness.
Right.
Life's not always that serious.
No. But again, it's because we have comfy jobs in gentrified New York City.
Sometimes life is about blunders, which is the theme of this podcast.
Yeah, we're complaining about everything.
Yeah.
Which also is real. I don't know. I feel like we're being as real as we can.
Yes.
And also, like, what do you want us to talk? Like, we can talk about the oppression stuff, but like, what is there to really say?
Mega jail.
Oh yeah, this pod is now.
I assume that's what he's talking about.
Is that the thing?
I feel like that's the big controversy in,
New York City,
Asian New
New
York.
York City. I thought it was more so
lexicon.
like Asian hate, like that sort of thing.
No, Asian hate's been over.
We solved it.
All the Asian hate is in our YouTube comments.
Yeah, Asian not Asian pod. They already figured that out.
They already figured that out.
We're on
Feeling Asian, they figured it out. They ended the pod.
Ended the pod, yeah.
Asian hate ended with them.
What's the other one? Like
we're trying to start it up again.
Right. We need more content.
Yeah. God, Asian hate launched careers. And
now we're struggling comedians.
And we missed the boat. So us struggling comedians in quotes, we gotta rev that up again.
Right.
Yeah.
Once Crazy Rich Asians came out, I was like, oh, Asian hate's over.
Mm-hmm.
We have rich Asians now.
Yeah.
They're in society. They're doing okay.
If Asian hate was still going on, we'd have Shang-Chi 2.
Yeah. And it'll cause discussion, and we'll have more things to solve. But hey, we solved it all. We're doing us. Sorry. Yeah. But also, thanks for listening. Keep commenting. It actually helps the algorithm, so please say something.
We're just living our lives.
I'm not going to dox who you are, but you know who you are.
You know who you are.
Because this person has commented on multiple of our videos.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He's like our one fan, and we're shitting on him.
Well, the first thing he opens with, I give you guys a single view every episode.
Right.
So you're helping us.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Which I think is funny because he seems like he doesn't like the pod, yet you listen to every episode, which I think is actually kind of sweet. I think you like the pod, low-key.
Well, I don't know if he listens to the episodes. It sounds like he just gives us a view to help us because he wants to be a supportive Asian, which we appreciate.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he actually listens.
Well,
but he does know we're sarcastic and dismissive.
So maybe he listens 10 minutes.
Maybe the clips.
I do look at the stats, and it does drop after 2 minutes of us talking drastically.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But hey, thanks for listening.
I stopped listening 2 minutes in.
Oh, yeah. I'm clicking through. I'm probably listening to max 30 seconds.
No, I'm talking about when we record live.
Okay. You do zone out a lot, and I'm like, Vic, are you still here, buddy? Vic, you still here, buddy?
Perfect timing, perfect bit.
But you know who you are. Thanks for listening. And if you guys are wondering who it is, he's in our comments. So you can literally look him up.
He's in me wife's DMs.
He's in me wife's DMs, and you can have her. Yeah, keep listening. Keep commenting. Also, keep criticizing. I think it's fun to talk about. It's kind of funny.
Yeah. You inspired us to think of some fun bits.
That's sort of a blunder.
You inspired me to think about the mega jail.
Oh,
which
right.
I was previously not thinking of.
I
still don't completely understand.
That would make my life uncomfy, so I would actually avoid to think about that.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it wouldn't really affect me at all. I don't live in Chinatown. And, newsflash, I'm not Chinese.
Oh, that's true. Uh-oh. Did you hear that? Is the cat going to throw up? Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. They're constructing the mega jail as we speak.
The cat hates it.
I can hear it all the way in downtown Brooklyn.
The cat's,
what, puking now?
Might be. I think he's in the kitchen about to puke, maybe.
Dude, every time I come over, these cats just empty their guts.
It is interesting that whenever we have a guest.
Are they okay?
Yeah. Sometimes it just happens.
Yeah. Furball.
Do you throw up?
Should I take over?
Someone's checking.
Yeah.
Did someone throw up? Okay.
All right.
Everyone kept it cool. Guys, it's just a podcast. Nothing serious.
Is this not honest enough for you?
Yeah, this is the real.
Is this not real?
It's a little too real to the point where there's no real content happening. Even the viewers at home can't even see what we're looking at.
Yeah.
All right, the cats are chill. Anyway,
what's going on in your life? Art?
Mega Jail. Oh, yeah. We're going to do a fun thing about the Mega Jail. This is the official podcast of the Chinatown Mega Jail.
Oh, yeah.
Is it being constructed right now?
Yeah, I think it's being, they're like demolishing the old jail, and then they're going to build a 40-story jail in the heart of Chinatown.
Oh, it's going to be upgraded. That's nice.
Yeah, we love renovation.
That's nice. I'm gonna have like nicer bathrooms, better food, kanji.
Yeah.
I got two blunders.
Oh yeah.
But you have a big one.
I got a big one. Yeah. I am in financial ruin.
Do you want to talk about? Should we talk about the big one first?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm not bury the lead.
I feel like you've been hyping this up for the last like 5 days.
Dude,
yeah,
because the last 5 days I've been in despair.
You texted me and I
I've
was
just
like,
been
what?
a cloud of doom.
You literally texted me, I'm in financial ruin. I was like, he lost his job. That's like the only logical thing. But then you're like, I didn't lose my job. I'm like, what else is there?
Dude.
Gambling problems? Like, I don't know what else.
So last Thursday,
yeah,
I started getting emails of like, your credit report has taken a hit. Your credit score has taken a hit.
Yeah.
And so I checked my credit score. No exaggeration. It dropped like 250 points.
250 or it dropped 250?
No, it's like in the 500s.
Whoa.
And I previously had like pretty good credit.
Something. Yeah.
For a struggling comedian, pretty great credit.
Yeah. You're kind of killing it.
And now I'm like in the 500s, which is poor. Why does the credit score go all the way up to 800? Does anybody have a credit score less than 500?
I think people in like insane debt do. Yeah.
Really? Yeah, because I looked up like what happens to your credit when you declare bankruptcy.
Yeah.
It goes down to like 500.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which is about where I'm at. And I didn't even declare bankruptcy.
What happened?
So what happened was I was late on a student loan payment.
Ooh.
By a long time.
How long? A few years?
No, not for a few years. It was a few months.
Okay.
But the reason why is because also let me back up a little bit. My credit score shows that I missed like 14 payments.
Student loan payments?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's because of a technicality caused by how I pulled out my student loan.
Oh shit.
Bro. So what happened was you know how like student loan payments froze during the pandemic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't realize that they started again.
Oh.
And before the pandemic, I had automatic payments set up. Oh. So I just set it and forget it. I didn't realize that it wasn't being paid.
Right. You're like, just take it out of my account.
Yeah.
Whatever it was. Yeah.
And my private loans were being paid. So I foolishly assumed that everything was taken care of.
Whoa.
You know? But anyways, so yeah.
So wait, your automatic payments didn't automatically start up again?
No, they didn't automatically start up again.
This is fucked up.
So that's already a hindrance.
Yeah.
But on top of that, sometime in between my payments being frozen for the pandemic, and now my loan servicer changed. Oh, now it's this company Nelnet.
What the hell?
Who's collecting my shit, and I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And I didn't I didn't set up an account to set up like new automatic payments.
Yeah.
Because I didn't fucking know.
I hate this.
And then like they said they've been trying to contact me. The letters that they've sent have been going to an old address.
Yeah.
I didn't know that I needed to update it because I didn't fucking. Yeah, I didn't know that this new company is collecting my debt.
Jesus
I didn't know how to report to these new guys.
This is insane.
Yeah. And so
did they accrue a bunch of interest as well?
I don't think it accrued too much interest because I don't think interest was accruing like for most part of the pandemic.
Yeah.
To like 2023.
Wait, so you said just a few months. The pandemic, the pause, when did that end? You don't know?
I think like sometime last year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
But dude, it's fucked up.
That's fucked.
So, and here's the kicker. Is so like it didn't count as a missed payment for one loan. Whenever I was in school, I would have to pull out a new loan for like, the upcoming year or semester to cover like upcoming costs.
Right.
So each one of those loans that I pulled out counted as its own missed payment.
Oh my God.
Which is why I took like 14, 15 hits to my credit instead of one hit for one missed payment.
Right.
That's so fucked.
It's so stupid.
That's so fucked.
Especially like I feel like they know they're doing this.
Yeah.
They could easily just be like, oh, it's all one.
Yes.
It's all one account.
Dude, I looked it up on like online. There's like articles about this happening to a bunch of people.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like their credits being destroyed overnight.
Yeah.
There's a whole Reddit chain of the same company doing it with a whole bunch of other people.
This is criminal.
It feels like it, bro.
They need to die.
They do need to die.
We need to get Luigi out to kill these
That's what I said.
loansters.
That's what I told my girlfriend. She was like, "Stop." I'm like, "Do you realize? Do you realize we can't have children now?
Yeah.
Because of my credit score.
We literally can't afford it.
Yeah.
We take another loan out.
You realize my credit score is my fertility. Poor. You understand that, right?
Yeah, directly correlated.
Yes.
You're dry.
Yes.
The bank, the Nell with Neil, has drained your balls dry of money.
Bro.
Damn.
And so I call.
Whoa.
I call the Nelnet, these bastards. I get connected to some lady
bastards.
in Nebraska. You
Oh,
know,
I like him now. Now
Oh,
I'm on their side now.
As soon as I heard her answer the phone, she's like, "Hi, this is Nelnet. How may I help you?" Dude, as soon as I heard that Trump supporter freaking pull yourself up by your bootstraps voice, I was like, "Oh my, this unvaccinated fucking
Oh shit. Cornhusker.
She's not gonna help me with my student loans."
Hey, those are the women I dated in high school.
They
okay?
hate student loans. They hate anybody with a higher
Right.
education. These people.
Sure.
And sure enough, I was right. I tried to explain my spiel. She was like, "Unless you can prove you were in the military, there's nothing we can do for you.
No.
There's nothing that
The
will
military.
do for you."
Yeah.
And I tried to explain.
Jesus.
I kept her on the line for as long as I could.
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Listen, I can connect you to 5 or 6 other people. They're all going to tell you the same thing. Where there's nothing that we will or can do to help you."
In fact, we refuse to help you.
We
actually do not want to help you at all.
Refuse to help me. And I was being patient.
Yeah.
I was being patient with her. I was not getting upset. And I was like, "Look, I understand that it's not your fault.
Yeah.
But you can see from my perspective how this
Is
feels
crazy.
wrong.
Right.
This is so
Messed up.
disproportionate to missing a payment.
Right.
Now my credit's destroyed."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Well, if you borrow money, you got to pay back."
Oh my god.
That's what she said.
I hate this human.
This is what killed me.
Oh.
She goes, "If you borrow money, you got to pay back. They should have taught you that in school." She said, "That's what they should be teaching in school."
Did you lose it after she said that?
I caught her ass, dude. I didn't get upset, but I was like, "Wow!"
I would have been like, "Are you kidding?" I guess I wouldn't, but in my mind,
I did. I was like,
"Oh."
Did you really just say that?"
You said that?
I was like, "They should have taught you that in school. Are you serious?"
Oh my god.
And then she was like, she tried to backtrack. And it's like, well, I mean, not like you. I just mean like, like the younger kids, the younger generation, they should be teaching them.
And you're like, no. What did you just say?
Yeah. And I was like, I just kept holding her to it. And I was like,
oh my god.
I was like, wow, that's how they should teach you that in school, huh? And I was like, I asked her, I was like, "Did you go to school? Did you have student loans?"
Oh,
and then
shit.
she took advantage. She goes, "I did go to school, and you know what? I paid off all my loans."
Wow.
That's what this lady, that lady's telling me. I went to school, I paid off all my loans. They should have taught you that in school.
Holy
what the
shit.
fuck?
That's insane.
That's crazy.
Damn.
And then,
this is
by the
infuriating.
By the way, you went to school, you paid off all your loans. What fucking
she went to
did you need to go to fucking call? Did you go to call center, debt collection college? How much did that cost?
Yeah, just minimum wage, not even.
Jesus.
She probably went to
sympathy for minimum wage workers, but not this bitch, not this spiteful Nebraska.
Dude, she probably went to University of Nebraska, not even Lincoln, Kearney, which is the worst one out of the three.
Sure.
Probably was in some dumb sorority. That's probably what she used her loan money on. She probably didn't
not even that, dude. I bet she went to, not shitting on community college, but I bet she went to community college, paid like a few $100 for a few classes, and now pats herself on the back. It's like, I paid off all my loans.
That sounds like a Metro.
I don't need any empathy for anybody else who wasn't in my position, who fucked up when they were, a teenager.
She probably got like training to talk this way. Like she 100% was like, you can't.
That's what they train their customer service reps to do?
Of course, because everyone's calling to be like, "Hey, help me," and they're like, "I literally have been told not to help you. I've literally been trained not to help you."
I do agree with that. I do understand that was just her job, but
which is insane.
I mean, she was putting a little bit of extra mustard on her job.
Yeah. She probably.
That's what they should have taught you that in school.
She probably, honestly, they probably hired her because she got a little sass on her. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Yeah.
But anyways, I asked her. I was like, "I'm sorry. I was like, can I have your name so I could
report you to your fucking manager?
To somebody?"
Piece
and
of
then
shit.
she gave me some fake name. She's like, "My name's Nvidia, Nivida." I was like, the fucking graphics card manufacturers.
She pulled up her Robinhood.
That's what
app.
she told me. NVIDIA.
She was day trading while you called her.
I was like, yeah, is there somebody I could talk to about what you said? And she's like, yes, I would love to transfer you.
Ooh.
And then she transferred me, and the call dropped.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
She's hung up on you?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Did you call back?
Not yet, because it was after hours.
Place closed.
But I'll call back.
Dude, you're gonna call back?
Yeah.
You're gonna fight this?
I have no choice.
Yeah.
As I wrote like a whole letter of goodwill.
Yeah.
I gotta send that in. No, this happened. I have like articles saved.
Is this what Reddit told you? Is this what Reddit people do?
Like, yeah, I saw some people comment on Reddit, and then also just like other articles that like different, journalists have posted online.
This is like what
it's like a very common thing.
Yeah.
Of like,
which I think that's good. That's good. It's bad, but it's also good because now you have resources.
Right. But it seems like everybody's sort of just shit out of luck.
Yeah, I feel like that's how loans are. They really contractually fuck you with loans in such a way that's like, yo, it's very clear you owe us money. Every time you take out money, you owe us this money, and there's no question about it.
Yeah, it's that simple, huh?
Yeah.
Fucking barring a pandemic, you can
right.
shuffle my loans around to companies I've never heard of, like numbers I don't have. That like, well, we called you. I'm
companies.
like, yeah, they're all unknown numbers.
Right.
You don't leave any voicemails.
Right.
Say, how the fuck am I supposed to know?
It's crazy.
This looks like spam. All your emails look like spam.
I hate this.
I don't know the name of your company.
Well,
crazy.
How deep in debt are you? Give me a number.
I'm probably like $20,000 in debt.
$20,000 in debt. Blunder Bus people, you heard it. We are starting the Patreon today, guys.
Yeah.
We're starting it today with the.
That's a real honest number.
Yeah, it's not. We're not gonna pay you back, but it goes towards.
There are different types of oppression than just racial oppression. Sometimes it's generational oppression.
Sometimes
financial oppression.
Just economic. Hey, this guy just wanted to get a higher education. He gets fucked.
Got fucked.
Dude, but hey, we're starting the Patreon.
A useless degree.
What should we offer in the Patreon?
My degree. Maybe one of you can do something with it.
Sure. We can I was thinking we can like do a sexy calendar. People like that.
Oh,
sexy Cal.
Yeah.
I don't really want to do more episodes. That's more work on us.
Yeah.
We already struggle to do one episode a week, and now we have to do 2 episodes a week for $5 a month.
They don't got to know that.
Yeah, you're right. This is easy.
We can make merch. You know what? We should fossilize your cat shit.
Oh, right. That is sort of the the theme of the pod.
Send it to our loyal YouTube commenters.
That is, yeah. We can put it in resin.
Yes,
resin. I feel like if we were really big podcasters, people would actually buy.
People would love that.
Yeah, because it's like it's not dirty because it's in resin.
Yeah.
So
we'd make little cat shit resin fridge magnets. Little fridge magnets made of resin,
etched in Blunder Bus Podcast.
BB, yeah.
This is a good idea.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think you can pay off your student loans by
How
selling
much
this.
can these cats shit?
Oh, they can. They can shit a lot, dude. Damn, that sucks. I'm sorry that's a big blunder. That's like a life blunder.
Yeah, that shit's gonna stay on my record for like
forever.
7 years.
How easy is it to get back up to 7? Like, have you looked into that? Like, what is?
It's gonna take me like
10 years.
Yeah, it's probably gonna take me like 10 years.
Oh my God, I guess you could win. You could get a lot of money and pay off your loans like immediately, right?
Yeah. I mean,
yeah. But what are the chances of that, right?
I could pay off my loans if I'm very aggressive. I could pay off my loans in like 2 years.
But then you have to like build your credit back up. But then you can probably do it in like 5 years.
I think that would in itself build my credit up. And then maybe if I pay off all my loans, then I could send in a letter of goodwill and be like, yo, I paid off all my shit.
Yeah. Have you had to aggressively pay off a debt before?
Credit card.
When
I was unemployed.
How aggressive was that? It was like 10,000. It was like 10,000 or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you were pretty good about paying it off. Like it was pretty easy for you.
Yeah. I was just throwing everything at it.
Yeah. So you have the ability. You have the fortitude to do this.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm more willing to pay my credit card debt off than my student loan debt because at least with my credit card debt, I'm getting something from it.
Yeah, sure.
My student loan debt, when I pay that, I'm just enabling them.
I know.
I'm just enabling.
You're paying for that
system.
woman's salary, her wage.
I know.
That's disgusting.
I paid my loans. No, you didn't, bitch. I paid your
I
loans.
pay your loans. Yeah.
I paid your loans, and now I got to pay my loans.
I'm feeding a whole family out here.
That's the irony of it. I paid my loans. You work for a student loan debt collection company. I paid your loans.
Everyone pays your loans, or your loans with their loans. That's so crazy. That's so funny.
Oh my god.
That's infuriating.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That sucks. You could.
Well, no, I'm fine. I'm glad we talked about it because when I texted you, I'm in financial ruin. You sent me a meme.
Oh yes.
You laugh reacted my text.
No, it was a few texts after.
Bro. Whoa. Hold
There's
on,
a few texts after.
Let me pull this up. I go.
I see it right now. There's a few texts after.
I said I have a huge blunder for the pod. I'm financially ruined. He said, "Oh God, did you lose your job? LMAO." Did you lose your job? LMAO.
Yeah, what do you? It's funny.
I said no.
I'm in shock. The LMAO is in shock.
I go, I'm fucked! Exclamation mark. You sent me a meme of Simba and Mufasa from The Lion King. It says, "Dad, what's sleep? I don't know, son. We hustlers."
Yeah. We have to hustle to pay off your loan, to pay off your financial ruin.
I said my credit score dropped 300 points overnight, and it looks like I won't be able to fix it. He said, "What the fuck, LMAO?"
Yeah, I'm in shock. What do you want? What do you? It's crazy.
Oh.
LMAO's me being in shock, like laughing, like, "Are you serious?"
Dude,
That's crazy.
I've lost everything.
You did not lose everything.
You sent me a fucking meme of Rafiki holding up Simba over the legend Lion King.
Look, I thought it fit.
You will rise again, King.
Yeah. Did you not feel like you needed to grind harder? I apologize. I did send that, and I was like, was that the wrong reaction?
Is that the wrong tone?
The wrong tone. I was like, nah, he likes it.
Retrospect is pretty funny.
I do think if I were in financial ruin, I would be laughing, just because that's such a funny thing to be in. Like not in like a way that's like you're in poverty, but like if you lose a lot of money in one sitting in one day, like you realize that you owe a lot of money, I would be like so in shock that I would have to laugh.
That's because you have a comfy corporate job and you're cushioned.
I guess, but also I don't know. If I was in like a shocking amount of debt, I would start laughing.
You think you'd be?
It'd be so shocking. It'd be funny.
That gif of Walter White when he's like laughing in his basement maniacally.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
it'd be a
like that?
that was my reaction. I was maniacally laughing. But I thought the meme was. I just saw the meme literally right before you texted me.
You know what? I was feeling a little manic myself.
So I thought the meme would help. I was like, Vic needs a meme. He's feeling manic.
You type in manic into the meme finder.
He needs to fucking hustle, dude. We hustlers. That's
and
how we pay off the meme.
Oh, that didn't work? How about a little Bitmoji for you?
I almost sent you the.
It's a Bitmoji pointing to the credit score wheel.
Yes. I was gonna send you one with my head exploding.
Feeling here today.
Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune. No, I was gonna send you the one where it's the boar and its head is exploding. Like, what?
Oh no!
Oh no!
Aziz, I'm sorry.
Oh no!
Credit, no!
No, I'm sorry I wasn't more kind to your words.
It's all right. It's okay, man.
I thought it was funny.
The shock is worn off. I've now, I've accepted my my place in debtor's prison.
I will say, when people, especially comedians, not to be like, oh, comedians are like this, when they like to be hyperbolic about things.
Right.
So when you text me, I was like, he's joking around. It's a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I understand. I understand where you're coming from. I totally see that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next time I'll be very like, oh my God, dude, are you okay?
And it'll be over some bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be like, bro's crying wolf. What the fuck? What's he doing out here? Oh no!
Oh, they got the zoomies.
He's got the zoomies a little bit. We're good.
So there you go. Maybe that's why we're not talking about the Chinatown mega jail. Because some of us are on our way to Chinatown debtor's prison.
Yeah. And we need to get them out, and that's why we're starting the Patreon tonight,
Yeah.
everybody.
Get me out of my own mistakes.
We'll get a few tiers going. The first one is
the tiers have been going.
The tiers are going. Tier 1, Vic's tiers. Tier 2, Arts memes. And Tier 3.
Damn.
Tier 3, we're just having fun. Anyway, that's a crazy that sucks.
God, I've been stewing over that lady the
I know
whole weekend.
that's the worst part.
I paid off my loans. They should teach that in school.
That's the worst part of hearing about this. I'd be like,
What
yeah, all the loan stuff sucks, but like
fucking-
her being rude about it, like her being a little fucking bitch,
Cruel.
fucking cunt,
Monster.
fucking cunt.
I paid off my loans.
Yeah.
I paid off my $600 course.
You know what? The way she's talking, that's not how Nebraskans talk. We're much kinder. Don't let her paint a picture about my people. All right, the Nebraskans.
Maybe it is a Nebraskan thing. You know, I got.
I did send you a meme after.
Yeah. That's what I was getting to.
Shit, maybe we are
A little emotionally blunt.
emotionally. Well, I say emotionally detached. We don't
Detached.
give a fuck.
Oh yeah, maybe it's a Nebraskan thing. you know?
Maybe
Yeah.
that's why we're so.
Well,
chill.
Nelnet is, their facilities seem to be in Nebraska. I don't even know if she's from
Nelnet.
Nebraska. I don't know if she's from Nebraska. I just saw that their headquarters are in Nebraska.
Do you remember what town? It's gotta be Nebraska. It's gotta be Omaha. I'm looking it up. Nelnet.
Probably. Yeah.
Also, why would they? It's crazy that a loan company would like be bought out. It's like, aren't you supposed to be making? Oh, it's Lincoln. That explains it.
Lincoln.
Fuck Lincoln. Lincoln
Why? What's
sucks.
Lincoln? Are they
Lincoln's
like?
the college town. It's all the freaking losers live there.
So she lives in a college town.
Apparently, yeah. Controversy section on Wikipedia. Holy shit. Launched an investigation to alleged deceptive lending practices by student loan providers.
Brother.
This is in 2007. This has been going on forever.
What the fuck? So why did the government transfer my loans to them?
Holy shit. Oh, dude, it goes deeper.
Why are they the official servicer of federal student aid?
Dude, these guys should be in jail. This whole company. Wait, John Bruning, a Nebraska attorney general, allowed Nelnet to be forgiven the $1 million settlement the company reached with Bruning in 2007.
So what do they need my money for?
Honestly, I feel like with a loan company, that probably no one's paying back their loans, so they're probably making zero money, which I think is hilarious.
Yeah. And also, here's the thing I don't understand is like if they're a loan company
Dude, this is
and they
crazy.
destroy my credit, now what incentive do I have to pay back my loans?
Yeah.
I'm already ruined.
This is crazy. Dude, these guys have been sued a few times. This is crazy.
Yeah. Well, what loan company hasn't been sued?
That's true.
Ugh.
Damn. Well,
Dude,
I'm sorry.
Why are student loans so punitive? You know what I mean? It's
I
like
don't know.
like you can't declare bankruptcy on it.
Yeah.
You could ruin your credit. Like medical debt, that can't affect your credit anymore.
I know they should do that for student debt. I guess like the
They should do
student
that
debt
for
thing,
student
it's like
loans.
it's like you are choosing. It's more like quote unquote transparent in that like you're choosing to be in debt in a way.
Yeah.
Like it's more of like you don't have to go to the school kind of thing. But like medical is like I have to get my appendix removed, you know?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, that makes sense. But it's
Right.
just the way that that's been taken advantage of.
Yeah, it's
like
insane.
how universities rake up their prices and their costs now because
Yeah.
they know that it's going to be loans.
Lucrative.
Yeah, they know that they're going to be paid by loans,
Right.
borrowed money, so they can charge however much they want.
This should be investigated on like a deep political level.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's not what this pod's about. This pod's about keeping it real. Let's talk about like Asian stuff, I guess.
Did you see what they did to boba?
Oh, I got
White people appropriated boba.
Here we go. Yeah, I got something. I was at a comedy club hanging out, and someone thought Thai meant Taiwan.
Whoa, bro.
I had to tell
and everybody
him.
knows we don't acknowledge Taiwan.
Look, Vic may not be Chinese, but he is part of the pro-China government
Yes.
party.
Yes.
So that's my oppression as a guy who has family in Thailand and who has a very good friend who is Taiwanese.
Yes.
That was oppression.
Yes.
I was like, how could you get us mixed up?
I am pro CCP because their education system is completely public. And
yeah, they don't have student loans.
Yeah. That would have made things so much simpler for me.
One of the best education
because,
systems
like,
in the
sure,
world.
I wouldn't have been good enough of a student to get into school, but at least I would know that I shouldn't be in school.
Right, and you wouldn't have to pay anybody.
Yes.
Anything. Yeah.
In America, I was hoodwinked into thinking that I would be. That I needed to be in college.
Right.
That I was good enough for higher education. I'm not.
And you could get a degree to pay off. Dude, don't worry about student loans. You'll pay it off with your good degree.
God, they should have put me in the mines with the Uyghurs where I belong.
Oh, shit. Yeah, okay. That's how. Okay, I was thinking more of just like you'd be like, I don't know, a chef. you want to go so deep.
Oh yeah, I could have done that too.
Yeah, nah. I think the Uyghur mines is where you belong.
Imagine how easy it would be to be a comedian in China.
Nowadays, now that there's social media, the red note.
Read the script that they give you.
Yeah, we should have been influencers.
You have to have all your material
approved.
Approved.
Dude, I had a cousin who used to work for Activision Games.
Wow.
In the censorship department.
Whoa.
He had to go through the scripts of the video games and change all the times that a person died or got shot and mentioned being killed, because he had to change it to ascended to heaven instead of killed.
Why?
Because it's like they're more like it's too violent. Like it has to be like, oh, they're either aliens or they're like souls. They're souls left to heaven. It's less like they got murdered. It's more like they just ascended.
Yeah.
They can't like mention death in a way.
You know what? I think they're onto something.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They're all pretty chill over there.
Too much killing in video games.
And they have to change blood to green. They can't it can't be red.
Wow.
Because it's like it's too real.
Yeah.
Or something. It's too like immersive, too brainwashy. So that's what he did. He made a lot of money.
You ever see blood in video games? It doesn't look real at all.
I mean, it's just red.
They just explode. It's like a huge
Honestly, I think that is probably real. I think when a fucking artery gets hit, it is bursting. It's like everywhere.
That's fair.
It is gross.
I guess I've never actually seen
blood, that bloody.
Yeah.
I think we're sort of blood bags in that we're ready to fucking burst.
Right. Yeah, I forgot. You've probably seen that at your comfy corporate military.
Okay. Wow.
Private military.
You don't have to bring that up every episode.
Whoa, who's censoring now? Chinaman.
That's true. No, I've donated a lot of blood. I can see how easy it just fucking comes out. Have you donated blood?
I think so.
What do you think? Like it? Pro? Con?
Rather donate some sperm.
Have you done that?
No, I don't think I'm allowed to.
Whoa.
I think I'm too short.
He's gay. Oh.
Yeah, I think I don't meet the height requirements.
Oh, is that a thing?
I think so.
Damn.
You have to be a certain height.
Would you donate sperm?
Yeah. I got plenty to go around.
Would you sell your sperm?
Yeah.
Whoa. Should I do that? I think I'm tall enough. I have a master's degree.
Yeah, and I think there's like an education requirement.
I don't do drugs. I don't take alcohol, you know?
Yeah, you'd be a great sperm donor. Fuck it. Hey, tier 3 of our Patreon.
Yeah, sperm.
Arts, come.
Come get some, baby. No, but so I actually I've donated blood a bunch, but the first time I did it, I almost passed out because
okay, never mind. Keep your sperm.
Keep the sperm. But I felt the warmth of my blood on on my skin, and it like freaked me out. And then the blood stopped, the blood flow wasn't good. So then someone had to come over and make me squeeze a ball really hard. But that was the ball. So they prick your finger to test your blood before to see
squeezing somebody's balls.
Yeah, squeezing.
They're donating sperm and you're donating blood at the same time.
Yeah. It's a 2 for 1. And then they came over and they twisted the needle in my arm. They fucking twisted it, and that made me go really pale.
Jeez.
And they had to they made me kick my legs. This is in a public blood donating thing, so everyone was around me. A bunch of nurses came to me and they gave me a Coca-Cola. It's drink this really fast, and they put a thing over my head, and I was just kicking. It was crazy.
What the hell? They milked you.
Yeah, I know.
They milked you, dude.
I didn't donate any of my liquids for years after that.
That's
crazy.
That's a metaphor for what these student loan companies are doing to me. Just twisting the needle in my arm. Now kick. Now quick. Now squeeze my balls. Now squeeze my balls and kick and drink this.
And drink this, yeah.
Yeah.
Now piss it out. Piss in this cup. Nah, I should probably donate some sperm. That'd be chill. Do you know there's like 2 big informal sperm donating Facebook groups? And it's one guy for
Facebook
each
Marketplace for sperm.
No, 100%. This is 100% it.
What?
Yeah, it's like women who want to be single moms. And so they go to like this, there's 2 they're warring at each other. 2 dudes are selling their sperm. And there's like Facebook groups that like of these women who like are buying these 2 guys' sperms.
Whoa.
And they're like fighting. They like fight. There's like drama between them somehow.
Wow, I would love to read those comments.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Wow.
This guy's sperm tastes like shit. Not supposed to drink it.
Whoa.
But yeah, there's like 2 dudes
How much
in New York
do you
City.
think those guys are going to make?
I think if I remember the article, it was like $10,000 or something like that per insemination. It's like 8 to 10 or something like that.
What?
I know.
So they could just inseminate, I don't know, 8 people, and then they would make
100?
what I make.
Yeah. 8 people? 8,000?
Oh, wait. I thought you said
sorry, 10,000.
Yeah.
So yeah, they can do, like, that's crazy, right?
Damn.
I know.
That's pretty good. I wish my cum was worth that much.
It can be.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't, this isn't like medically tested. This is just like 2 dudes who started Facebook groups.
Yeah, I guess so.
Just do it, man. Anyway, those are fun thoughts on my head. Fun blood. You want to go to my blunders?
Yeah.
Your life sucks. You'll never be happy.
Not for the next 7 years.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
Maybe this will get me out of having a kid.
Hey, how about this?
Like, baby, I can't have a kid. I have horrible credit.
Yeah. No, I want a kid. I just don't want to pay.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay for the kid.
Look, if you want a kid that bad, go on Facebook.
Yeah, there's 2 groups.
Go to Sperm Marketplace. Damn. Well, where are we?
50. I have one more blunder.
Oh, let's go.
Related
All right,
to relationships.
perfect.
This
Good.
is also, I think, this is funny.
Good.
So I have a family.
Take us home.
Let's do it.
Land the ship.
I have a family plan
Land
with
the ship.
Spotify. So me and a few friends can be on it together.
Okay.
Right? It's 6
Like
people.
a family.
Yeah, like a family. There's 6 people on the Spotify. Okay. And I don't want to dox anybody, so I'll call one of my friends, John. John's on the family plan. All right.
Okay.
And when he got on it, his girlfriend at the time, I want to give her Caroline. Let's say Caroline, okay? Caroline's on this family plan with John, right? They break up. This is on my family plan.
Okay.
But they're all in it, and I'm paying for it.
Yes.
These are all important facts, and I'm not asking for money because I'm like, hey, I've used your streaming, whatever. Like
this is juicy,
we all share,
yes,
right?
Yes.
So then, John and Caroline break up.
Yes.
And I reach out to John. I'm like, hey, do you want me to take her off the family plan? I can.
Yes.
And he's like, it's sort of a not messy, but like
they're still banging.
They broke up because of circumstance. It's not like they wanted to break up. It's sort of like bad timing, that sort of thing.
Right.
So then he was like, no, like just keep her on. Like I'll just pay for it. And I'm like, I'm not gonna charge you. It's fine. Whatever. I'll keep her on. Right. This was 3-4 years ago. She's been on the plan until now.
Okay.
Literally yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And at this point, John has a new girlfriend, right?
And okay, go on.
So then I'm like, a friend reached out to me like, hey, I want to try Spotify. I'm like, oh, you can hop on my plan. This is a close friend of mine. It's Fernando. Fernando wanted to hop on.
Yeah.
And I was like,
want to try Spotify. Well, he's never listened to Spotify.
No, he's a Pandora guy, which I think is hilarious.
Oh my God.
Every day
Contrarian, devil's
he's a
advocate.
Pandora.
Yeah.
Every day you learn one thing, it makes you hate
I've
more.
opened Pandora's box.
So anyway, Fernando, I was like, oh, dude, like you're a good friend of mine. Like, you can hop on my family thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love to have you, right? And then I see Caroline, and I was like, oh, Caroline's still on this. I'm gonna kick her out. She's gone.
Yeah.
I met her once, right?
Okay.
So I kick her out, and then I message my friend John. I'm like, hey man, I kicked off Caroline, and he goes, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? I'm like, dude, a friend wanted to hop on. I've met her once. You have a new girlfriend. Also, you guys have been broken up for 3 to 4 years. He's like, you just opened up a conversation I don't want to have. I'm like, what?
I think Caroline would understand.
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
And also, Caroline, I don't know her that well. I know she comes from a pretty wealthy family. Like, she's fine.
Yeah, she doesn't need that Spotify money.
She's fine, dude. Like, I don't know what you want from me, but he was like, for a while was like, no, like, don't kick her off. Like, I'll keep paying for it. Just charge me whatever it is.
Yeah,
like, that's not what it's about, dude. That's not your profile.
This is some real modern day Seinfeld shit.
Yeah, right. But it's funny because I'm like,
you kicked her off the plane.
I love John so much. I'm like, should I just add her back? Like, I feel bad for kicking her off now.
No,
no. But also, like, dude, like, I'm looking out for my other friends here. Like, I don't know Caroline that well.
Let her go. I almost doxed her. She's on Pandora now.
Almost doxed her.
Wow.
Yeah. So
you're supposed to be so mad.
Yeah, isn't that funny though? Kind of a blunder. Now I feel like he's a little upset with me.
What a dilemma. No, I mean, why should he expect you to take care of his ex?
That's what I'm saying.
That's insane.
Insane, right? Also, like,
cut it off
whatever conversation that you need to have that's like Caroline reaching out about a Spotify account, like if that's so serious, there's like deeper issues you got to figure out with her.
Yeah.
Like that shouldn't be an issue, you know? Like that should be low on the list of issues. But since it is an issue, there are deeper things.
Yeah. All right, you know what I'm going to say, buddy.
You're on John's side. I'm the asshole.
I'm saying your cat is shitting again.
Do you smell it?
Yes.
God damn it.
You thought I wouldn't notice?
God, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. It's a good place to wrap up.
I would say it's a good place to wrap up that shit in a bag.
Yeah.
Throw it away, baby.
Well, I think we covered a lot this episode.
This is a good ep.
Yeah.
Great ep.
We had to bring the heat now that we know people are listening. Yeah. And leaving long comments really upped our game. Look, I ruined my life with this pod. And I will continue to do so for the next 7 years.
Instead of podding, you could be out there hustling.
You could be hustling.
We don't sleep. We hustlers.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Well,
Simba off.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Have an amazing night. Goodbye.